How's it going, guys? Welcome back. Much like the Fastlane on a highway, you could pretty well guess what was going to happen if you attended last night. Becky Lynch got put into the Mania match. The Shield won their final match together. Bryan retained the WWE title. Samoa Joe retained the US title. Asuka retained the Women's Championship. And maybe even more surprising than all of that is that water is indeed still wet. Shane and The Miz lost another match everyone could have expected the results of. What we may not have expected was which one of the two was gonna backstab the other, and it turned out that Shane McMahon was the one to turn on The Miz. Many of us was thinking, oh, it's gonna be The Miz. He likes to do these heel turns. WWE loves bouncing him back and forth, but we was in Cleveland, Ohio, in front of The Miz's dad, and it only made sense for Shane McMahon to go ahead and turn on The Miz. Make Miz the face, turn on him in his hometown. It doesn't get any better than that. It's going to be interesting to see what Shane McMahon says on Friday night SmackDown. On Tuesday night SmackDown, it's going to assumingly be along the lines of, you cost us 2 matches, Miz. You cost us the titles. And you know what? Me versus you, WrestleMania, it's going to happen. We'll have to see how she goes. But the Elias concert, for me, was the most entertaining part of the show, as every time he entered the ring, I was just sitting there waiting for some sort of interference, and finally, and I mean finally, near the end of the show, we seen Randy Orton come out, and he gave us the pleasure of the RKO out of nowhere. And the first and the initial thought, obviously, it was, well, see you later, Orton. Have fun. Another top SmackDown guy going to Raw. But then we seen AJ Styles drop the Styles forearm on Orton, and AJ did promise he would get back on Orton, and he did just that. AJ Styles versus Randy Orton at WrestleMania could end up being the must-see SmackDown matchup at WrestleMania. That is, unless, of course, Kofi Kingston actually does end up going and getting his WrestleMania match with Daniel Bryan. And being perfectly honest, after watching Vince McMahon tease him with the title match last night, just to throw Kofi into a handicap match to keep on pushing on this storyline that Kofi can't have his title shot instead of throwing it under the rug like nothing happened, it seems very, very possible Vince is going to go out there and he is going to give Kofi Kingston some Kofi Mania with Daniel Bryan. Maybe Kevin Owens goes in there and slides into a match with Samoa Joe after we see Orton and we see Styles booked up. Somebody has to face Daniel Bryan. It could be Kofi Kingston. We will see. I want to hear your guys' thoughts on it. What did you guys think of the pay-per-view last night? As always, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.